Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Sound Archives. My name is Christian Maiorino, and I am the host of this channel. And it's been far too long since I posted my last video. It was sometime back in the fall of 2022. I believe it was maybe September, October timeframe. So, it's been a long time. I'm glad that I wasn't planning on it to be that long, but I'm glad to be back now. In that time, I've been, just busy with things in my own life, but I've also been appearing on the Rock Fantasy Files YouTube channel. So I'll try to post a link to that in this video in case you haven't, in case you're not familiar with that YouTube channel. There are several panelists on there that talk about different topics relating to metal, similar to what I'm doing here. So anyway, with that, today's episode is going to be just a quick review of the KK's Priest concert that I saw this past Saturday in Patchogue, New York. Of course, I got my Judas Priest t-shirt on. I don't have a KK's Priest shirt, but that's okay. It was awesome to see them in concert. It's great to see that KK, even though he's not in Judas Priest anymore, it's good to see that he's got his own band going. They got 2 albums out now, and it's good to see that they're on tour. So they did have a couple bands supporting them on this tour. They have Burning Witches from Switzerland and LA Guns. So the Burning Witches, their set list, they only played for about half an hour. They're the first band to go on, but man, did they make a great use of that time. The guitar playing, the whole band just sounded great. The singer sounded great. They had just a really good stage presence. I do have one video that I recorded for the song Lucid Nightmare, which I also plan on posting along with this video as well. At one point, the singer was, she was in the crowd singing somewhere, and I didn't notice it when I was just, recording with my phone camera until towards the end of the song I hear her singing. I'm like, where did she go? It's like, oh, well, there she is on the side of the stage. But yeah, it was a great set list. And actually, the whole band was, they were hanging out at their merch booth. At least I saw the singer there at one point, and I think various other members of their band were hanging out there at some point. So they seemed like really friendly, great ladies, and yeah, killer band. So yeah, hopefully you get to check them out. We're going to go see KK. LA Guns was the next band to go up. I'm not actually really a big fan of their music. So I decided to, at that point I can go out and get myself a beer, which I did. A buddy of mine were just hanging out there while LA Guns played their set. And then last but not least was, of course, KK's Priest, the headliners. Freaking amazing. I gotta say that it's great to see KK out there playing again, doing the dual lead thing with their other guitar player, AJ Mills, who's also an amazing player. The rhythm section's great. Sean Elg and their I don't remember the bassist player's name off the top of my head right now, but they sounded great as well. Of course, you have Ripper Owens on vocals, and man, that guy was shrieking up a storm the whole night. When he joined Judas Priest, I never really got into those albums. Not because I really thought he was a bad singer, but Rob Halford is like the voice of Judas Priest, and his voice is part of that sound, so it's really hard to accept another singer, no matter how good they are, to be in Priest. But I think, in this context, I think it's great. The set list, I don't want to give away the whole set list here for anyone who plans on seeing KK on this tour, but I will say this, it was a very good mix of songs from the 2 KK Priest albums. A lot of Judas Priest songs that they hadn't really done in quite a while. There was one song off the Jugulator LP, which I was kind of surprised to hear at first, but I guess I really shouldn't be surprised since obviously Ripper sang on that album, so I guess it would make sense that they'd want to do something from that era of the band. There weren't too many of the big hit songs that Judas Priest usually includes in their set list. There's usually the 3. Living After Midnight, You've Got Another Thing Coming, and Breaking the Law. They're probably like their most well-known songs, and they always play them at every Priest show. Well, at this one, they only did one of those 3, and that was Breaking the Law. They didn't do Living After Midnight or You've Got Another Thing Coming, so if you're really looking forward to hearing those songs, you're going to be disappointed, but you're like me and a diehard Priest fan, it's kind of okay. There's other songs that I would rather hear. Wasn't too much of a stage show. I mean, there was some like video effects going on in the background. Some not huge like pyrotechnics, but there was like smoke going up at the front of the stage, the beginning of the show, towards the end of the show, and throughout, which it was pretty cool. But anyway, if you have a chance to check out KK's Priest while they're on tour this time, highly recommend it. You will not be disappointed. I know Judas Priest themselves are playing in this area sometime next month. I don't know the exact date off the top of my head, but I was planning on going to that show as well. So it'd be good to kind of compare how both bands are doing on this tour. The new Priest record is pretty damn good. I like that, but this show is focused on KK's Priest for now. So yeah, if you haven't had a chance, go out. Make sure you go out and see them on tour. So with that, I did record a couple of videos during the show, which I'm also going to be posting as well. I did one for Burning Witches, and then I did a couple for the KK's preset. So I plan on posting those on here as well. So with that, if you like this video and you like the channel, be sure to give it a thumbs up, give it a like, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I don't have any other episodes planned for the immediate future, but I do hope to change that. I do have a couple things that I would like to do, and like I said, I do plan on, like I'm doing here, posting videos of the actual show itself. That's something that I'll probably do for the next show I see. Take a couple videos, post them on here, and also do a quick review of the show itself. But I've been doing the Rock Fantasy File YouTube channel, and that's you have a group of panelists on there, which is this is fun too, just doing it on my own. But it's also good to have a discussion and listen to other people as well. So that is one direction that I would kind of like to take this channel. So if anyone happens to be out there and watching this and would like to come on to discuss any type of topic with me is related to some of the stuff that I go over on this channel, I'd be very open to that. But with that, that's going to conclude this episode, and I keep your eyes out for more episodes posted, and then also be sure to check out the couple videos I'll be posting from this show, and if you want to go back, watch some of the older episodes, go back and do that as well. Until then, keep rocking.